What up? It's Jimmy from odds.com. This is a clip from our big NCAA football opening lines show. If you want to watch the entire show, hit the link on the bottom of the screen. It's available exclusively on odds.com. Let's move on to 7:30 p.m. Eastern. This is a Connor Mack best bet. Tennessee 2-5 in the SEC versus Vanderbilt 0-7 in the SEC. Nashville, Tennessee 50 Fahrenheit, mostly cloudy, 5 miles per hour. Tennessee coming off their fifth straight loss, 30-17 at Auburn. Let's just move over to the market and see what we are dealing with here. Can I find it, man? Here we go. Tennessee opening up as 10.5-point favorites. That's quickly gone to 12.5. There are 12 and 11.5. This total is sitting at 52 or 52.5. Tennessee's average just 15 points per game over their losing streak. Sputtering offense, averaging just 184.3 passing yards a game this season. Vanderbilt has yet to register a win this year, but they're playing much better football. Coming off 38-17 loss at Florida, while their defense continues to struggle, their offense looks much stronger. They put up 26.5 points per game over their last two. And Ken Seals, their freshman quarterback, throwing 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, throwing for 300-plus yards 3 of his last 4 games, and he's looking much better. Tennessee, Vandy, take it away, Connor.
You were just nailing it there, Jimmy. That's why I'm on it. I'm looking at football teams that are on the downslide and teams that are playing better. I should have been on Vandy again. I was on them 2 weeks ago with Kentucky, getting the 18. Tennessee's just been bad all around. The coaching, the players, they don't have a quarterback. They're trying to find one. They can't score. The only thing that can keep them is their defense. And Vandy doesn't have a great defense, but I love they're starting to score. They're moving the ball. And I think they move the ball here. I think it's way too many. A team that hasn't played well on the road, even at Vandy. Tennessee can't cover anywhere, and it's even gone up to 12.5. I want the points here with Vandy. I think it's a good spot. I think Seals has been playing a lot better all the way around. Their defense is still leaky. They're not very good. They gave up a ton of yards, but Florida only scored 38. So I just like it. I love Vandy here getting the points.
Are you going to wait for this to go up even higher?
I'm going to wait a little bit because it's already moved up a little bit. I don't see it going up too much more, but you never know.
12.5. Noli knows. What do you think of this spot? SEC, Tennessee, Vandy.
I think right away when you look at it, when you look at a Tennessee game, I think you got to think under. And I see the total kind of climbing up, and I think that's more so because of what Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's given up a lot of yards through the air, a lot of total yards at 464 yards. But you keep mentioning how they haven't been able to produce very many points. They scored 54 total points the last 4 games. Really not going to get it done. Less than 14 points per game. And to me, their defense is pretty good, and I don't think this is a Vanderbilt offense, like Alabama to put up 48 against them or 44 like Georgia. Vanderbilt's still only averaging 16.6 points per game. So to me, the only way to look for me is the under here.
The under for Noli. John Ryan, Tennessee, Vandy.
I'm with Noli on the under. System that I mentioned earlier in the show comes on this game too. And that's the one where you play under the total with 2 teams that are coming off a game allowing 9 or more yards per pass attempt, 67% the last 10 years. I'm on the under.
The under for John Ryan.